The Great Molasses Flood of 1919. Hey history fans, before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe to Yahweh Stories 444, because some disasters are so unusual, they sound like legends. Boston, January 15, 1919. The North End bustled with workers, carriages, and children playing in the winter streets. Towering above them was a massive steel tank, 50 feet tall, 90 feet wide, filled with more than 2 million gallons of molasses. Neighbors often complained they heard the tank creaking, rivets snapping like pops in the night. But the company dismissed the warnings. What danger could syrup really bring? At 12:40 p.m., the earth shook. A thunderous crack split the air. Then it happened. The tank ruptured, unleashing a wave of sticky brown molasses. Witnesses said it rose 25 feet high and surged through the streets at nearly 35 miles per hour. Wooden homes splintered, freight cars toppled, and the wave swept everything in its path. People struggled to escape the heavy, glue-like flood, finding themselves caught in something thicker than water, harder with every second. Rescue efforts began immediately. Firefighters, police, and volunteers rushed to pull survivors free, chopping and digging through hardened syrup. Crews worked day and night, battling both the cold and the endless stickiness. By the end, 21 people had lost their lives. Over 150 were hurt, and Boston's North End looked like a battlefield of sugar. The cleanup was a nightmare. Workers sprayed salt water from fireboats and shoveled sand to break down the syrup. But the mess coated everything. Streets, sidewalks, even the harbor itself turned brown. Locals swore that on hot summer days, the scent of molasses still drifted through the air for decades afterward. When engineers investigated, the truth emerged. The tank was poorly constructed, rushed into service, and never properly tested. Weak rivets and thin walls couldn't hold the weight. The company had ignored clear warnings, putting profits first. After a long court battle, the victims won, forcing industries across the country to finally take public safety seriously. The Great Molasses Flood wasn't just bizarre, it was a turning point. Proof that even something as simple as sugar could shape history. Like and subscribe on Yahweh Stories 44, because history always sticks with you.